be performing your head and neck exam today. Okay. Just have a look at your file real quick. I understand this is just a normal checkup. There wasn't any sort of injury. Okay. Alright. Good. And have you ever had a head and neck exam before? On this capacity. Okay. That's okay. Should be very relaxed for you. Okay, so if you could just confirm your last name for me. Good. And your date of birth. Good. Now, this is just a general checkup for you, but is there any problem areas that I should be made aware of? Anything that is hurting you, bothering you, anything of that nature? Well, nothing should be uncomfortable. Nothing should cause you any sort of discomfort throughout this exam. So if it does, just please let me know. Okay. And if you have any questions for me, anything like that, just speak on up. Okay. Just look here. Are you currently on any medications? Like your file's up to date. That is always extremely helpful. So I'm just going to be going down my lovely little list here and marking off that everything is as it should be. Okay. We're going to start at the top of your head with your hair, your scalp, and move down from there, okay? Okay. So I am going to pop on some gloves. Ready for the new year? Okay. Looking at the top of your head. Just serving your hair, your hairline, the texture of your hair. Do you have any product in your hair right now? Just looking over. Okay. Texture seems to be good. Good. Okay. I wouldn't say that your hair is overly dry or overly greasy. It is a nice, happy medium for you, which is good. Now, going into your scalp. So I'm just going to part the hair. Okay. Scalp good. There is a slight dryness to your scalp, but that's to be expected during the winter months. Okay, now I'm just going to be feeling along your scalp for any sort of bumps or anything we should be concerned about. I'm gonna be feeling your skull, basically, the structure of your skull, to kind of make sure that there is some symmetry there, that there isn't any sort of indents, or, as I said, bumps, anything that we should be concerned about. Have you taken any bumps to the head recently? Good. And my pressure along your head and your skull here, is that okay? Do you experience headaches or migraines? Do you take any medication for your headaches? I'm just gonna look at, just kind of feel the back of your skull here. Same sort of pressure and palpation that we did along the front and the top, okay? Good. Feels normal. Skull feels symmetrical. Good. Okay. Mark that in your chart. Then moving on to your lovely face. Once again, I'm starting with just observing your face, making sure that your facial features are symmetrical. There's no sort of drooping on one side or the other. Okay. Okay. Good. Also taking note of your skin texture. Touch your face now. Do you have any sort of products on your face right now? Okay. Now just once more feeling for bumps, scarring. Texture of your skin is fairly normal. I would say more of a combination skin. Yeah, you have some dry areas here. And is there any soreness or tenderness along your skin? Any sort of skin conditions that I should be made aware of? Okay. Okay. Would you say that acne is a problem for you? Okay. The elasticity of your skin is very nice. Good. Just kind of palpating along your face here. I'm gonna press a little deeper just to feel the facial structure. Okay. Good. On this side. And along this side. Good. Okay. I'm just going to hold your temple. I'm gonna feel for your temple pulse, okay? So just relax. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to move to your jaw. I'm just going to feel TMJ there. I'm going to have you open and close your jaw. Okay, so feel my fingers. Open. Close. Open. Close. Okay. Good. I'm going to go ahead and palpate your sinuses too. Okay. There could be some tender areas. Good. Does that feel okay for you? Ahead and look at your eyes now. You can just look straight at me, blink whenever you need to. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Gonna pull down your eyes a little bit. And white color. Don't see any sort of redness or yellow discoloration. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of looking with the light, okay? Okay, so the first light that I'm going to use is just this red little flashlight here, okay? Once more, you can just look at my face, the wall. I'm just going to take a peek at your eyes, blink whenever you need to. Blink whenever you need to. No worries. Okay. Okay. Just hold your eye here. This one. Okay. Now I'm gonna just step back and I need you to hold your head still. But I want you to follow this light, okay? So just with your eyes, trace the light for me. Okay? Good. any sort of discomfort while following this light? Does the brightness of the light cause you any sort of discomfort? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good, you're doing real good. I'm gonna kind of move it a little faster. Can you still track that as I move it around? Good. Good, you're doing great. Okay. Good. I'm gonna get a little closer with a different light and kind of look into the back of your eyes, alright? Good. Alright, just stare at the back wall there. Okay, I'm gonna get a little close to you. Just hold still for me. Good. Yep. Blink whenever you need to. Alright. Good. Good. Now, question. Are you able to track a smaller light, say like this? Are you still able to see that and track that okay compared to the other flashlight we used? Mm-hmm. You are. Good. Yes, it's a little smaller and the vibrancy is a little different. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. You're doing good. Okay. Now, you could just go ahead and look in my face. Look at my nose if you like. Okay, I'm going to be moving my fingers along the sides of your face. I just want to test your visual field. So if you can tell me when when you can see my fingers. Good. Stare right at my face. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Mm-hmm. Now if you stay looking at my face, can you tell me which finger moves? Good. Good. Mm-hmm. What about these? Which finger moves? Good. Good. And here? Right. Right. Perfect. Good. No, you're doing really great. No. Okay. And can you follow my finger? Good. A little bit different from the flashlight, but okay. Now I'm gonna have you read just this small little chart for me. I see that you've had a good eye check recently, but I just want to be sure. What's the lowest line that you can read on this eye chart? Okay. Good. And can you cover your right eye? Is it the same? Good. And swap, cover your left eye. Is it the same? Good. Okay. Good. So next I'm going to be moving on to your ears. You have any sort of soreness or discomfort within your ears? Okay. Any sort of hearing loss that I should be aware of? Okay. Okay, so let me just grab. Alright, so if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and start on your right side here. Okay, so I'm just going to take a look at your ear and inspect it as we did before. Okay, so just observing your ear. Let me just peek inside. Just observing. No discoloration. I don't see any sort of redness. Okay. Good. Good. Perfect. I'm going to have a look inside your ear as well, okay? Just going to put this part into your ear canal just so I can get a better look. Okay. Okay. Good. So I'm just gonna put this right here. Have a look inside your ear. Good. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Looks fine. I'm gonna tug on your ear a little bit, okay? So tell me if there's any sort of discomfort. Good. So just tell me if you feel. Does that feel weird? Any sort of discomfort there? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plug that ear and whisper a word to you. And if you could just repeat that word for me. Okay? Good. So, here we go. Candy cane. Candy cane, good. One more. Okay. Buttercup. Good. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing with this side now, okay? So I'm going to start by observing and just making sure everything looks okay. And then I'll go ahead with the scope here into your ear canal to make sure that there's no sort of discoloration or excess wax buildup. Okay, so let me have a look in your ear. Just okay. Well, this ear looks very similar to your other. It's good that both right and left match. That's always helpful. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the scope. Just relax for me as I put that in there and have a look inside your ear canal. Good. Good. Okay. Alright. This ear is slightly redder inside, but that could just be from the colder weather, so it doesn't look like anything to worry about. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tug on your ear now. So tell me if there's any sort of discomfort with that. Okay. Plug this ear and whisper some words. If you could just repeat those words for me. Okay. Ready? Vanilla latte. Vanilla latte. Good. Could use a vanilla latte right now. Alright, one more. CalmingEscape. Okay, good. Let's just look here. Okay. I'm gonna make note of the slight redness, irritation on your left side there, but like I said, I don't think it's anything to be concerned about. Okay. Good. I'm going to be rubbing my fingers together alongside your ears on top of your head. I just want to make sure that you can hear that okay. Okay, so can you hear this? Good. And this? And what about on top? Do you hear this equally? Right and left side. If I step back a little bit and you close your eyes, tell me when it stops. Good. Again. Good. Okay. Perfect. Now let me just one little look here. That ear. Check. Good. Okay. Moving on down. I'm going to take a peek inside your nose now. Okay. You ready? Okay. Make sure that there's no discoloration or redness, congestion, and your septum is okay. Okay, I'm just gonna feel your nose again. Good. Do you have any problems breathing out of your nose? Okay. Moving down to your mouth and lips now. Once more, just observing, seeing if your skin texture and look looks nice and healthy. There isn't any sort of cracks, wounds, sores, anything like that. I would say that your lips are slightly dry, but once more, the colder months will do that. I highly recommend layers of very moisturizing chapstick for everybody. Okay. Can you open your mouth for me? Okay. Good. Say ah. Good. Stick your tongue out. Lift your tongue up. To the side. To the other side. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and reach inside your mouth just slightly, just to feel along your cheeks and your gum line to make sure that there isn't anything that's uncomfortable for you, that there's no bumps or anything like that, okay? No sort of swelling. Okay, so just relax. It can be a little bit uncomfortable, but good. Good. Just, yeah, good. All right. Okay. Now, our last part of this exam is going to be your neck. Okay. Any sort of discomfort or Okay, so I'm just going to be looking at your neck from the front, sides, and back, and I'm going to be palpating as well, just to make sure that everything is in alignment, any bumps or twists or anything that we should be concerned about. Okay, so just I'm going to sit up straight, if you will, so I can get a good look at your neck. Looking right now, making sure, of course, along the back side, looking at your spine as well to make sure that visually everything looks to be in alignment. Palpation will also tell us how your neck and your spine are doing, of course. Okay? Just look here. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to start to palpate around your neck, okay? So you're going to feel my hands once more. Okay. Just side here. And the back as well. As I said, I'm just going to feel down your vertebrae here. Any sort of history of neck or back problems? Okay. Good. Okay. Now, while I'm palpating and feeling along your neck here, if you could just turn your head, to your right. Okay, center. And to your left. Okay. What about down? Back. Do you have any sort of problem doing a circle with your neck? Can you bring your ear to your shoulder as best you can? Yeah, okay. Same thing on this side. Good. Okay. Does it hurt when you try and straighten your neck or when you kind of slouch down? Okay. Good. So I'm gonna go ahead and palpate some of your lymph nodes here. So you can just still for me there. Good. Good. I'm gonna feel around your trachea here. Down just above your clavicle. Take a nice deep breath for me. Check your thyroid as well. Start with from the front, and then I'll go behind you as well. So if you could just swallow for me. Go ahead and swallow. Again. Okay, let me try from back now. I'm just gonna reach around and feel for your thyroid. Okay, I'll let you know. So I'm just gonna place my fingers here. If you can swallow and swallow. Okay, good. Alright, so and that's that. So nothing that you need to be concerned about. You look nice and healthy. Are there any questions or concerns that you have for me after your examination here? Okay. The redness that I had mentioned in your ear, you could keep an eye on it, but if it's not causing you any sort of discomfort, yes, it is most likely due to weather change. Just keep an eye on it, and you can always come back or give us a call if any sort of discomfort starts. And your hearing was perfectly fine on that side. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to be concerned about. So from the top of your head down to your neck and clavicle seems to be perfectly in working order. I will go ahead and add that to your file. The full digital aspect of our appointment here today will be available for you on your portal within a couple hours. Okay. Well, it was very nice to meet you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yes, of course. Bye now.